Welcome back everyone to Welstopia, and today we are going to start on the ceiling. I haven't quite decided exactly what I'm going to do with the ceiling. I do plan to have some stairs to narrow the area of the ceiling, and then I'm going to have a flat area in the middle, and I do have some simple designs to put on there, nothing complicated. Certainly nothing on the level as what I've got on the floor right now. And then of course add some lighting. But the question is, how far do I go up on the sides before I start moving in? I'm going to first experiment with doing it right at the beginning. I think it could possibly clash. Well, I'm going to immediately start clashing with that. What else should... Let's see. Let's try that. Those end rods are going to be really annoying at this point. The idea here is see what happens. I'm going to have to go out a little bit. Alright, good. Let's try this. Let's get my scaffolding nice and good. Alright, good. I'll need to do that anyway. But the idea here is to see what happens if I start... I want this to be tapered so it will go up, so therefore I want there. Yeah, I want upside down stairs like that. And the question is, will this be compatible with this design right here, or will it be completely clashing with it? Because if it clashes with it, then I'll see how far I must go up in order to get it to not clash. Now the biggest headache I've got are of course mobs spawning all over the place, as I no longer have the ceiling completely covered up since I have to expose some areas in order to open this up. So this is going to be the most dangerous part of doing the place, because I can get gas popping up on me, of course pigmen coming all over the place. So when I have this point here, you can see obviously that's not going to be visible there, but the question is, will that hurt or will that be fine? So what happens if I next put this up here? Because if it looks fine, then I'm going to do it this way, because I want to do it as little up as possible without it looking bad. Now, you can tell there have been a few times on here where I've taken a preliminary look at something and changed it, such as what I did with the floor over there. Oh, that's not intended there. Good. Now I want to go up a few. Go up, up, and up. Now, let's see. Let's try our second layer here. See how that works. Based on that look, I will need to go up 2 blocks before tapering in, because otherwise we would get that rather ugly look. Actually, the way that interacts there, maybe I'll have to go up all the way 3. Well, let's take that down and let's go up by 3. I think that looks a lot better. I was originally thinking of 3 layers of stone brick, but thought that would have been too uninteresting, so I have that layer of nether brick in between, and then after the second layer of stone brick, then I have the stairs and I have clearance over there. Good. And then I could start tapering in and going up. I would say about 3 or 4, maybe get about here, and then I'll flatten out and do the main part of the ceiling. Perhaps come out up to here so that the inner part of it will run parallel to that. I think that's a good idea. Now I got to go and finish what I've done all the way through. Most of the way around is fairly straightforward, except for occasionally needing to worry about gas and the like, but this. What am I going to do about this? This is right over where I need to go, and that's a direct spill there. So I either have to go up there and stop it up early, or I'm going to find some way to build it up just enough. Well, I have, oops. If I have anything with me, it's quite a bit of netherrack. In fact, I could probably get rid of some of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put some sort of netherrack bucket all around here, and hopefully that will allow me to get it out of the way enough so that if I could spill everything in that direction and keep this side clear, then hopefully I shall have no issues. It's not exactly a thing of beauty, but at least I don't have lava flowing into my area now. So I have that built up, and I also have 3 layers of stairs to start to bring this inside, and that's as far as I'm going to have the slant. The next stage on this is going to be adding the full ceiling there, and that's going to start out like the I just barely am able to reach this. That's good, though for this particular stage it will probably be better if I can get up and do it from the top if possible. Let's get that up here. Good. Can I get up here in any way? I was wondering what I was going to put there. I didn't need scaffolding there. I just needed to put the actual... So the idea there is to have this over here. Good. I'm going to start this on a corner so you get an idea how that works. So I'm just going to go all the way around here. Now, unfortunately, I cannot see from here what's at the bottom, so maybe this would have been a better place to start. Let's do this. It'll be nice when I have this all done. I don't have to worry about running into pigment constantly anymore. Because this is going to be the most dangerous part. Probably going to have a large number of interrupts when the gas come in, because working up here is an invitation for gas to come up, ambush you, blow up what you've been working on for the last 15 minutes, and then disappear. Ambush predators. That's what gas are. There are... I was going to say almost as bad as creepers, but sometimes I wonder about the almost bad. Well, at least if you have something solid, the gas doesn't blow it up. They just do things like knock you off and annoy you quite a bit. But alright, this is the first stage of what I have here. Now, next to this, we are going to be having some nether brick. But what I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to raise this up by 1. I want to see what this looks like. Which is one reason why I want to do it to a corner, is because I figured that would give me a best idea how it interfaces with the rest of it. And hopefully the change in texture and depth will help on that matter. And then after that, how about if I did it like this, because I need to go back down at that one. Alright. Good. Good. We don't need that anymore. The idea here then is that we go back down like that. Actually, just as I finished that clip, I noticed, wait a moment! That's not what I wanted to do. Just look at that. That was too low. How did I get that onto the lower half? I don't know, but I managed it. Therefore, let's try that again. This I need to get it on the upper half, not the lower half. There you go. Now that should work. And now let's bring that across. And then after this, we could jump down, have a quick look, and pick up all that stuff that I dropped on the floor, because I don't want all this stone disappearing into the void. I don't like the interface between the stone brick and the stone slab. I like the interface, though, with the nether brick there. So I'm going to have to go with the alternate plan I was thinking of, and that is starting the stone slab half a step higher. Let's go and see how that works. Yeah, that's better. Good. I think that's what I'll do. Therefore, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue filling that in. About one more step in, then I'm going to go to the next step on the decoration. The next stage then is to go back to the nether brick, and I'm going to have a little 5 by 5 area here, and I already measured that out. There we go. And that is going to go around here. Now this is going... Let's drop that there for the moment. We're going to go around here like that. There, like that too. Now inside of this, that we can have there, we are going to throw some quartz. Like that. And then finally, on top of that, on top of that, we will put some glowstone up there. Ooh, I like it. Yes, I think that's just what I need. Therefore, I'm going to repeat this pattern here. Over there, over there, over there. And put another one of those lights right at the center. And I think that will give me a nice ceiling. And the ceiling is now complete. That was quite a project, getting all of that done. And I've have the ceiling up. I have all the netherrack gone. If I've computed everything right, I should have no more spawnable locations here. As for the portal itself, I put a slab up there to keep that from being spawnable. Now, I don't know about the things like these chests and the crafting bench, but I'll be removing those in a moment, so therefore, even if they are spawnable, it won't be relevant here. And I think that completes my hub. Now, there is a question, of course, actually having the tunnels go somewhere. And also the question of any other portals I may have into other parts. But The basic structure and build is complete, and I rather like it. Now that everything is cleaned up, I can head back into the temple where we could start on another project there. And what I need to do is to do the ceiling here. And what I was thinking is to do something on the line of the ceiling that I did in the nether area, because I rather liked that one. So therefore I will add the stone slabs all the way around, and then add some nether brick, then bring out another bit of stone slabs, try to work my way up to the center and have some sort of decoration here so that this doesn't look like just a hole. And maybe I can get this raised up a little bit because there is some, oops, as you can see, there is an area where I can raise the ceiling up a little bit here. What I have to do is determine exactly how far I can raise it and where, because I think this is right at the surface. So I won't be able to do much over here. In fact, I'll probably have to go into the surface and add an extra layer on there so that I could actually fit that in. But if I go up a little bit as I do in the nether, actually what I can do is I can have a flat ceiling up to the line of the pillars, and then once I reach the pillars, then I can have something that moves up, and I think that everything there is going to be raisable. I'll have to determine that for sure. Let me get some coordinates. Actually, what do I need with the coordinates? I've got this beacon telling me where the center of the whole thing is located. Yeah, that's stuff for even me to miss. So what do we have here? Ah, right off of there, there is a very, very steep drop. So this is raised up a little bit. That's even higher. So therefore, I have only about 3 blocks on both ends in which I can actually raise things. Yeah, only a little bit of space in which I could raise anything. So I have to take that into account. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that goes just about to the ceiling level down below. So therefore, I'm only going to have a small area in which I'd say about 3 or 4 out. So a very small raised area. So probably something then to that central point that I have on in the nether, and that's probably all I'm going to raise there. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty flat ceiling because that's all I have room to do. Actually, I have another idea. Why don't I do a little bit of terraforming here? I don't do much terraforming, but this is a rather dangerous location right here anyway. So what if I just fill this in, make it a more gradual decline there, and then I have the possibility of maybe going out a little bit further than I am doing now. So I'm going to take some measurements between episodes, determine how far out I'll have to do some terraforming. I think I've got plenty of room on this side, a reasonable amount of room on that side. Oh yeah, and loads of space on that side. So therefore I shouldn't have too much trouble. And that's what we'll determine in the next episode of Pineleaf Plays Minecraft Welstopia.